Hello everybody, I am Brandman19 and welcome to some more Supreme Lure 2020. This is episode 63 of our Golden Circle campaign, and well, we are not at war again. We actually control quite a bit of the world, well, at least North America. I should say just North America. I wouldn't say the world, but North America for sure. The Panama Canal is now in our control. We can now get ships from the east to the west or west to east pretty simply now. So now we could say we have a Pacific fleet and an Atlantic fleet, but really truly we just have one fleet that can go wherever I need them to go. So now we're looking towards our next attack. I'm going to go after New York. I'm going to go ahead and set us up into elevated to knock some of our troops out. Here I want to make sure I get some of my men ready to go. Here they go right here. Let's grab these guys. I want to make sure they entrench here on this spot. We're going to use, we're going to try to get as many Molnars as we can out. That's our infantry fighting vehicle. We're going to set them to make attacks up in this direction first. I really want to go ahead and knock out northern New York, this Quebec area, to make sure we can have all that supply for ourselves. I'll probably push on over to Alma as well, just to knock it out. And then we'll come all the way down here. So yeah, these are just rail couplings, so we'll probably have a smaller army take care of it. Let's see here. Plenty of special forces troops. Just need to grab them all to come right here. We want to defend this town for sure. I also want to defend these, but I think we'll be okay for a little while. Let's see, plenty of special. I have so many special forces troops. Let's see, let's take all of these guys. Let's push them out. And I'm going to go ahead and get them moving where I want them to go. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put these 5 all the way up here. Their entire focus will be to take this area, then push across to here. And the next other groups are going to go across here instead. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 group will start here. I'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 group flanking off over here so they can kind of attack both ways. And we'll put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 group down here. That way they can start pushing off over here as well. We can try to make New York focus on these flanks instead. That'd be easier for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put these guys right here. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put these 5 down here. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here. There we go. Everybody should be together, getting where they need to go. It's quite a few units being moved in, so we'll just have to wait it out a little bit, let it go on. Yeah, quite a few units are moving down from down here, so that could take a while. Yeah, there should be plenty of Molnars down here. So here's the plan. Like I said, we're going to have this one group focus running off across here first. And taking that. This whole entire area will be completely out of supply at that point. We'll then send another. We'll bring that group from there down here afterward. So he'll kind of be wrapping around the back end. There'll be another group coming across here, pushing through this area. That'll be a main force group. Another group will come down here and try to take over both of these. That's all their entire thing is, Fort Drum and Watertown. Then we'll have another group right here, working on taking out all of Buffalo. And then after that I might push them on east to Syracuse, but we'll wait off on determining that. What is that? That is Syracuse has an Air Force base outside of it apparently. Let's look down here. Gabreski Air Force National Guard base. Okay. I've never even heard of that. All these, look at Philadelphia, just has all these units. And they're at war with British Columbia and Oregon. Wish they'd be at war with me. Use all them Bradleys to try to push through all this. I dare you. We be encircling you left and right. We have more advanced troops than they do. Yeah, look how deep into debt New York is. We're not going to get any money out of this at all, but we are going to get a ton of... Let's see, ton of population for one, which right now we're sitting at 451 million people. We haven't actually looked at the stats in quite a while. Let's take a look while we're waiting on these guys to get in position. Agriculture's fine. Water is pretty much fine. Timber. Yeah, we're on the edge of timber. Is New York pumping them out? Yeah, New York's pumping it out, though, pretty well. They actually have a 56,000 increase. That'll do us really good to get us over. Petroleum, we are... Really, we're low on petroleum. Huh. Well, we might have to look into expanding that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of that right now. Let's find places that need oil. Yep, up here. We have a lot of new territory that has great spots to put it on, so we're going to try to utilize that. We'll start with the places that have that are not completely filled up. All right, that looks good. Let's go here. All this Canadian oil that they don't utilize on. There we go. What am I aiming for? I need to see how much I'm aiming for here. We have 51. We're going to aim for 73. Yeah, that should be perfect. Right here. Right here. Oh, there's one right here. 67. There's some up through here. There we go, 75, that's fine. Let's see if there's anywhere I can throw up some oil derricks. Out here I could have, but I can't do it there. Let's see, anything down through here? Doesn't look like it. Nope, 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 nope. Did I gather anything out here? No, I did not. Okay. So now we're looking at, well, petroleum just shot through the roof. Apparently we just did something to lose some. It's okay. Coal, we're doing fine on. Metal ore, we appear to be doing fine on. Uranium, we're doing great on. Electric power, we're doing great on. Consumer goods is still good. Industrial goods is still good. And military goods, of course, is still good. Research, we're now at 34 of 36. I'm going to wait until this hits to be less. And then I'll start worrying about adding different things in there. Can I start getting these? Still have research required. Where is the research for those global defense satellites? He's at 261 days left. Okay. So maybe by the end of the year we'll have that. How are these troops? Are they in position? Some people are still moving. He's going to continue going north. Let's see. There are 7 units up here. We're still waiting on tanks. These guys up here are all in position. Let's see, there are 15 of those, so at least we have all of our infantry fighting vehicles in position on every front, it looks like. We're now just waiting on tanks to get where I want them to go. More unit designs being completed. Tomahawk missile. Let's see. I think we're good for now. Instructions up, of course. How are they spending that money? They're debt-free, their treasury's high. Now, these guys were smart. They'd be able to put in some stuff. Like, what do they have around them? Let's look. They have agricultural land they could do. Water, they have plenty of it. Timber, they have plenty of that. Oil, they don't have any. At least not until all the way up here, which, I mean, they could probably do something up in this region. Coal, they have some up here they could try to do with. Metal, they have some up here and around their capital. Uranium, they don't have any of that. They just don't have a whole lot of population. Speaking of population, let's see, we're at 6.1% unemployment. All that oil resources will probably jump us up a good bit. Get a research breakthrough in air-independent propulsion. Let's see. Looks fine. And the reason why I'm waiting on adding more is because there's lots of little things that are waiting on some kind of prerequisite. And sometimes these guys can jump off into other things too. Like once one gets done, opens up 5 new technologies. So that kind of thing. Just like how we had 32 went to 33. Alright, let's take a look at our population, see how they're doing. 78.5% overall tax rate. That's still high. We could drop that. Inflation's at 1.6%. That's a good spot. Unemployment's at 6.1, which is a little on the high side for me. Income's doing better than expenses. We're making $789 million a day. We're doing pretty well in trade value. We have $7,147,578,000,000 in our treasury. We are doing just fine with no debt. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, where are these tanks now? There's 5 there. Let's entrench him here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and go for it. Declare war on New York. We're going to go ahead and send them there. We're going to go ahead and send these guys down here. There's lots of artillery there, so I don't think they're going to push far. These guys are going to go here. These guys are going to go there. And these guys are going to be right here. Entrench and hold while I look at all this down here. Make sure they're still moving. Looks like there's lots of tanks from New York are heading east. Come on, let's go ahead and take over all these power facilities. New York can't run without power. Alright, we're working out up here. We're trying to grab Montreal as quickly as possible. Laval is in the way. Let's go take this spot. Come on. Keep pushing around. These guys push south. Let's go right here. Try to take that hydro plant so we can take Chateauguay. There it goes. Trying to get to Montreal. We'll get there pretty shortly, I'd hope. Looks like Buffalo area is starting to fall with that Green Beret going down. These guys are having supply issues because it's not in a great area. That is one problem I'm gonna have.
We need reinforcements.
Okay, let's do this again. There we go. Alright. Watch the supply just slip away now here. These guys are now working on Buffalo itself. They should be pushing out and around. There it goes. Look at all these tanks that are just kind of sitting around. We did take Fort Drum, so we have plenty of units there. There's lots of artillery and anti-air in this area, so we gotta quickly try to run over it. The Montreal is still holding up. We're attacking on both sides of it, though, so that could be what's taking so long. Okay, this is connecting up. Looks like they might be getting ready to lose some up through here. Hard to tell. Come on, take out that Green Beret, and then we've got the rest of this will fall. Come on. There it goes, Montreal fell. Now they're going to work on Longueuil. Probably go after Rapigny after that. Come on, push through. There you go.
We need reinforcements.
Because they don't have the money to go spending on replacing, like, or running oil and stuff like that. That's why they're falling so fast right now. There's Jamestown down here. I wonder if I could just quickly grab it. Would be nice to do. There's a Blackbird. These guys are just fine. Are Pennsylvania and New York friends or something? No, they're not. Okay. So they won't be able to get any help on this down here. That was a good move. This up here could use a looking after. Let's see. We need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that. Still doing this as we go. Just want to make sure we keep useful stuff and keep money running to the right stuff as well. We're really pushing out around here now. 2 military. Get them out of the way. These are fine. Everything inside the city is fine. Alright, there we go. Okay. Everything through here should fall on its own as we push out too. Okay. Supply is slowly falling off. Let's do this here. We're going to do the chain method. Come on, right here. Easier just to run the chain through little problems like this so we can allow the supply to catch up. Come on, there you go. And one more after this. And look at that, he's already gotten supplied up pretty well. It's not like we're running down a highway though, so it's going to be a lot easier. Or a lot harder for this little piece, but hard, you know, easier later on. Alright, there you go to here. There we go, pushing off and up and around everywhere. They have a FV511C Warrior. That's good, that's easy. Let's go ahead and take this right here. There's something getting hit here, these Storm Hunters. Let's take all these special forces. We don't want to put them into any use. Let's take these guys here. Now, I would like to push up this road a little bit. Let's use him. Do I have a recon guy just sitting around anywhere? I don't see him if I do. Alright, let's go ahead and move this guy here. Alright, he'll move in here and we'll just keep pushing across. Oh, here we go. That's what I want. Send him down here. And we're going to send him to there. The idea being that we can quickly take it. Let's go ahead and send this guy straight up. There's no way that they can re-hit us on that. Okay, he pushed up to there. Go ahead and retake over that. I want to get that road back. Here we go there. We seem to be pushing pretty well up through here. We're just dealing with all of these mass amounts of units that they have.
We need reinforcements.
Let's go ahead and do this just to connect it all. I would love these units to be turned back down south because that's where they're really useful. There that goes here. Yeah, but yeah, supply up here is catching up pretty well. Okay, go here. Looks like supply is now going to push south down this way. And then hopefully it can be added into this later on, so we're going to keep an eye on it. Oh, these guys pushed up straight. Hopefully these garrisons don't get knocked out. I want to keep them around. Come on, right here. Remember, we're trying to get here to Alma.
We need reinforcements.
Okay, move 2 here. And then entrench and hold. Okay, looks like we're now... They took Fort Drum back, but we're going to try to... They have a ton of engineers, a ton of artillery. That's what's driving their attacks. Look at that. We just sent a ton of units to come out and help, but I don't know if they're going to get hurt too bad or what. If they can knock out some of this artillery, they'd be doing us the best help they can do. How are they able to move so many units, though? Their treasury's so bad, I didn't think they had even the resource allocation to do it. Entrench and hold on this spot. We can let these guys get in here to repair. Okay. Let's take this guy over here. Move him around a little bit more. We've almost gotten to this bend, and then we can work our way down south again. This guy can go up north to here. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Hold there. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to have to end this one right here. New York is, it's a tough nut to crack. You know, they've got tons of units that they had sitting down here near New York City. We knew about them, and they've been pushing up into Connecticut some too. So we're just going to have to do our best to knock them completely out of the war. Shouldn't be too hard. Their treasury's really bad, so we'll probably just got to, you know, throw a few thrusts of units at them and start taking over, you know, different parts. So, alright guys, appreciate y'all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.